and improved farm inputs to farmers, including organic manure, for easy transition to regenerative agriculture. The reports.
Speaking on organic agriculture, Mr. Emmanuel Durihoma of Arise Tech Products, makers of organic soil conditioner and livestock additive from Ebonyi State, encouraged in the ANAMBRA to be more committed to using organic products in producing foods, since the state is already in the World Agricultural Map for producing organic foods. He, however, described Governor Chukwuma Soludo as a true solution to Anambra State farmers, hence complementing their product, which according to him is also a solution to farmers' plight because it enhances their productivity and increases profit margin.
This product I have that can enhance the farmers' productivity. It will reduce the inputs but increase the profit margin for the farmers. It is my earnest advice to every Anambrarian to embark into using organic products in producing food, since they are already in the world in agricultural map.
The state program coordinator of Fadama Cares, one of the agri intervention programs in Anambra State, Mr. Chukwusebu, disclosed that they target to reach over 3,000 farmers from across the state whose farm georeferencing have been captured and profiled for easy monitoring and evaluation. Mr. Ebu, who warned that anyone caught indulging in sharp practices with the inputs would be blacklisted, arrested and made to face the full wrath of the law, encouraging them to always abide by the instructions of the facilitators and consultants provided for them to achieve the targeted yield.
My advice is anybody that receives their inputs, first of all, should be grateful to Mr. Governor for assisting this intervention. Secondly, should make sure that they do what the facilitators and the consultants in their committees tell them to do.
Speaking on behalf of Eco Garden Nigeria Limited, which is partnering Harvest Plus and Gain IITA Ibadan on commercialization of biofortified crops, Mr. Emeka Okoli noted that the biofortified crops have been designed to be bequeathed to the youth, who will surely take over from the aging farmers.
As part of why we are doing it is we are fighting hidden hunger, malnutrition and poverty. The value chain is the activity we are giving to the youths, boys and girls, who will take over from the aging farmers, so that the materials will be on shelf, the life will be extended, so that they can reach to our brothers outside the shores of this country.
For a youth beekeeper from Umuzocha village, Oka, Ms. Chiko Dinaka Ejete, she ventured into farming business because of her passion for it, despite the fact that her course of study is not in any way related to apiculture, calling on her fellow youths to desist from crimes and criminality, take up beekeeping business, which according to her is an abandoned oil well.
Anambra State farmers, the battle line has just been drawn. Go into the field, increase, multiply, contribute to food security in Nigeria and Anambra State in particular. In Awka, Ebele Eze, ABS News.
The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has performed the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of coordinated wholesale center for pharmaceutical and allied products in Oba, Idemilisa local government area, in accordance with the National Drug Distribution Guidelines. Comment House correspondent Valentine House reports is taken from here.
Governor Soludo during the ceremony maintained that all the open drugs markets in Anambra will relocate to Oba on the completion of the center, including the popular Obogu Market, Bridgehead Onitsha, and noted that the project is in line with his plan to build a livable and prosperous homeland in Anambra State. The governor also said that Oba International Market will be revived to help form the ecosystem for a new technology-driven smart city, and re-echoed that the security of lives and property is top on the agenda of his government, calling on the people of Oba to cooperate with the government in that regard.
The regulatory bodies, NAFDAC and so on, everybody has agreed that Oba is the only approved location for the wholesale distribution center. Anambra State government has also signed on this, that the only place, after 24 months, Obogu will not just only be closed, we'll bulldoze it down. We'll level the place. There would no longer be a walk. We have a plan of what we are going to put there.
This government policy on drug reduction is indeed a very welcome development, as drugs being chemical substances have the potential to either cure or kill the society. Mr. Governor, sir, you are God sent. Indeed, you are a solution. As you are being called, just about 3 months in office, we are already in office. Can we give Mr. Governor a round of applause?
We are grateful that you took out time from your busy schedule to attend the groundbreaking ceremony on the Coordinated Wholesale Center Project, CWC, in Oba. We salute your dynamism and dedication to making the project come to fruition, as the success of the project will bring some sanity to drug distribution in the southeast. Will provide jobs for our youth in Anambra, and may I add, will contribute significantly to fulfilling your campaign promise to Anambra of producing millionaires in the states.
This is very advantageous, bearing in mind that Oba is so centrally located in Anambra State, and it's a good thing coming to the north and south. This is a huge market. Moving from Onitsha to Oba, it's no mean thing. It's a big one coming to us. We're happy for the governor and the people of Anambra State citing this market.
At completion, the Anambra State Coordinated Warehouse Center will have a perimeter fence, 3 entrance gates, 2,516 standard shops, and 888 offices. It will also provide for the National Agency for Food, Drugs Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Pharmaceutical Council of Nigeria, PCN, and other regulatory bodies' offices. Other components of the center include an administrative building, police post, as well as fire station, and provisions have also been made for other infrastructure like sewage and water treatment plant, external power with solar street lights, embankment, and storm drains for flood mitigation, water supply distribution with overhead tank, among others. In attendance were the Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chokafo, Grand Patron, Anambra State Council of Traditional Rulers, and Traditional Ruler of Nnewi, Igwe Kenneth Orizu, representative of the National Agency for Food, Drugs Administration and Control, NAFDAC, that of the Pharmaceutical Council of Nigeria, among others. The youths of Oba rallied around Governor Soludo in solidarity as the governor performed the groundbreaking ceremony which climaxed the event.
Over 50 youths, farmers, food and value chain processors under the commercialization of biofortified crops, CBC, in Anambra State have been trained on improved processing techniques of biofortified food products such as vitamin A, maize, cassava and orange fly sweet potato. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibota's report is taken from our studio.
The two-day training held in Awka and organized by Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition in partnership with Harvest Plus was aimed at enhancing the consumption of nutritious and safe food, and as well strengthening demand for nutrient-rich stable crops and creating enabling environment for biofortified foods and food products. Anambra State is one of the 10 states in Nigeria benefiting from the commercialization of biofortified crops project, significantly to expand production and consumption of biofortified crops and food through market development and commercialization in order to combat malnutrition rates and develop nutrient-rich varieties of essential crops. Speaking during the training, a resource person, Sir Emeka Okoli, disclosed that the annual event is to empower youths, farmers and food processors on improved techniques in processing, availability and affordability of foods in Nigeria to ensure they generate more income and to be distanced from vices. while explaining that biofortified crops are enriched with vitamins and micronutrients like iron and zinc. Sir Emeka urged the participants to imbibe the knowledge that will help them build their lives from the training.
We've been doing this training for the past 1 year. We've been training processors on these biofortified crops because part of the problem farmers face is when they produce, we don't have off-takers. Processors are off-takers, and they put it in the form that will elongate their shelf life. Fighting hidden hunger cannot be only through produce. Products and confectionaries will help us drive hunger and malnutrition away from the society.
With the team improving business capabilities to deliver more nutritious foods in Nigeria, the facilitator, Mr. Belumi Alibisala, noted that despite government's effort to ensure that malnutrition in Nigeria is combated, it is still increasing as a result of less quality, non-hygienic and safety products from food processors, calling on processors to ensure that their products are safe for consumption. He explained that biofortification has the capacity to make impact at household and industrial level. Hence, scaling and commercialization of biofortified crops will make huge positive impacts on the economy and help reduce malnutrition.
The commercialization of biofortified crops is a project by GAIN and Harvest Plus in Nigeria here, which is working to ensure that people have access to more nutritious food. So this training is to train processors of cassava, maize, and sweet potato in Anambra State on how to process using efficient and more improved processing techniques.
Some participants of the event, Mr. Kenechukwu Ebelendo from Agwata and Uju Anamude from Oka North Local Government Area, thanked the sponsors and noted that with the training on biofortification of crops, scarcity of varieties of food will be reduced drastically.
The federal government has inaugurated a committee for the extension manual review to promote effective and efficient extension service delivery and produce a harmonized copy for evaluation and validation. A statement by Mr. Ezaja Ikemefuna, the Chief Information Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, announced this in Abuja on Saturday. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Dr. Ernest Umakihe, while inaugurating the committee, said the initiative would facilitate the impactful practices of effective service delivery to the agricultural value chains into the current extension training manual. Umakihe said the ministry through Agricultural Extension Services was partnering with USAID, FCF Extension Activity, Rural Resilience, Mercy Corps, WeWork International Farmer-to-Farmer F2F program to achieve food and nutrition security, improve quality seeds and boost production. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson and NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg have warned Western allies to prepare for the long haul in Ukraine as Russian forces intensify their assault on Ukrainian positions in the east of the country. The separate warnings from Johnson and Stoltenberg came as Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy visited front lines in the southern regions of Mykolaiv and Odessa, where he declared that Ukrainians would definitely win against invading Russian troops. Johnson called for sustained support for Ukraine, saying that the country's foreign backers should hold their nerve to ensure that it has the strategic endurance to survive and eventually prevail. To help, he outlined a 4-point plan for constant funding and technical help levels, which should be maintained for years to come and potentially be increased. He added that allowing Russian President Vladimir Putin to keep territory in Ukraine would not lead to a more peaceful world. And now to the world of sports. Super Eagles coach Jose PESEIRO will be at the Kwara Sports Stadium in Ilorin to watch the Week 34 Nigeria Professional Football League fixture between Kwara United and Sunshine Stars. Over the years, Nigerian football fans have clamored for the inclusion of home-based players in the national team. Former boss Genotra was not a fan of players in the league and he never hid it. The Portuguese tactician is keeping to his part of the bargain as he shared pictures of himself at the Ilorin International Airport ahead of Sunday's fixture when the Afonja Warriors welcomed the Akure Gunners. Remember, you can follow news and program on ABS in many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABSTelevisionAwka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website www.absradiotv.com. And for live streaming service on all your events, call us on 0703-249-8150, 0803-383-2326, and 0803-388-8526. And that ends the midday news right here on ABS Television at this time. Thanks for watching. My name is Priska Wanko. Good afternoon and have a happy Sunday.